Hello, everyone. This is your love reading for today. I do not timestamp my videos because whenever you see it is when you're meant to see it. But this is going to be your love reading for today. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps whoever it's meant for. And if you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you. If you're returning, welcome back. So let's go ahead and get started. What is your energy in love? Spirit, what is their energy in love? I hope that you guys are open to love. If you are currently in a relationship, I hope that's going great. And if it's not, let's figure out why. But what is your energy in love? Let's see. Some of you feel blessed. So, what I'm hearing is that for those that are single, I'm not feeling like everybody that's single that's watching this, you're single and you're upset about it. I'm feeling like some of you have went through something in love and it took you a long time to feel at peace and now you feel that. Right? And then some of you are in a relationship and that's going good. You're with a partner that works with you, that tries to help you through whatever it is that you guys go through. And right now you're feeling blessed and I love that for you. All right. But yeah, for some of those people that are single, some of you are single and happy about it. You're not single and miserable. You're not single and being like, oh my God, and when am I going to find something? Now, some of you are, but there are some of you that feel blessed right now in your life. Let's see, what area are you operating from in love? What area are they operating from in love, Spirit? What area? Let's see your intuition. So, for those of you who are single and want a relationship, you're operating from your intuition. So, you're not just going into things blindly, you're using your discernment. A lot of you are. Those who are in a relationship, you're operating on your intuition. You're trying to see what's good, what's going on in this relationship, what could be worked out. You know, you're in that space. Okay, the area that needs the most healing when it comes to love, Spirit. What is the area that needs the most healing in their life when it comes to love? We have this one. And this one is he said, she said, gossip. So yeah, some of you, you're letting outside voices fuel fires that shouldn't be set. Okay? Some of you are in relationships and it could be a rough spot. It doesn't have to be. Every problem in a relationship isn't like dire straight, oh my God, we need to break up. Some stuff can be worked out. You know, relationships aren't always going to be easy. So, but some of you, the area you need to work on is that gossip, that he said, she said, or telling people too much of your personal business, or going to outside people when you should be going to the person that you're attached to. For those who are single, this was a problem in your last relationships. There was too much gossip. There was too much this is going on, that's going on. There wasn't enough proof, I'm hearing. And some people, this is for a small amount of you. Some people, your relationship almost ended or ended because of something somebody told you. And it wasn't entirely true. Okay? So that's just for a small piece of you, but I just heard that, so I needed to say it. Area that needs the wait. No, we already did. Area that needs the most healing. We already got that. That was the gossip part. But yeah, some of you in relationships, you need to stop listening so much to your friend. I'm hearing a lot of, I don't know why this just was said, but some of your guy friends are misleading you. And some of you women, usually you hear it from the women, but somebody has a guy friend, or you have guy friends, and they're telling you something, and Spirit is saying stop listening to them. All right. So, but just in general, men, women, stop listening to the gossip. Like, know the facts. And all you have to do, if you really want to know facts about something, ask your spirit guides to show you. They'll show you what's blocking you. What's blocking them in love, Spirit? What's blocking them in love? All right, we have two. Yeah, all you have to do is ask. They will show you. What's blocking you in love is a loss. So you could have lost a love that you really like. It could have been kind of like on the lines of a first love, but not your first love. Um, and that could be hindering you because to you're still comparing people to this person. How you speak to people is blocking you in love because um, maybe you're not so nice. You could be brutally honest. I'm hearing that. So it's okay to be honest, but when you're brutal with it, there's something about you why you feel like you have to relay that message like that. Let's see. Things that need to work on in love. What is the things that they need to work on? Well, we'll take it. So we have two. Let's see. Well, we know you need to work on how you speak to people. This keeps coming up. You're exhausting. You might drain your partner or people that you, when it comes to love, you could be draining. You could be very needy. You could complain a lot when it comes to love. Oh, why don't you do this with me? Or, you know, or why are you always with your friends? And this is both ways because there are men that do that too. Like, why are you always with your girlfriends? Women, why are you always with your boys? You could just be so exhausting and draining that your partner is just like, oh God, I love her. I love him to death, but I really wish they would stop whining so much. The other one that you need to work on, yeah, transparency. You don't open up enough. So, if you want people to know the depths of you, you know, there are a lot of people in love and they're like, you don't really know me. You don't know this. You don't know that. But you don't open up for them to know. You're not transparent. So, if you are single in your next relationship, if you so choose to have one, make sure that you're opening up completely. If you are in a relationship, make sure that you're opening up to your partner completely. All right? Because it's so hard for people to understand your triggers, your boundaries, all this kind of stuff if you're not opening up to them about why this has become a trigger, why you have set this boundary, you know, just things you should open up and just tell them so that they know. Okay? So, now we're going to look at love itself. Let's dig into that. Since this is a love reading, let's look at love itself and see what's going on there. Spirit, what do you have in love? What do you have for them in love? Spirit, what do you have for them in love? All right. They want to help you. So you have a partner in love that wants to help, and you're the type of person. I'm hearing you could be the type of person who just you want to do it all yourself. You're like, oh, I got it. Nope, I already know. You know, you're too strong. This person has came in because they want to help. So if you're going through stuff, you know it's okay to let somebody help you. And I get it. Some of you in your relationships, even in the current relationship you're in now, are the single ones in your past relationship. You have been with somebody who helped you and threw it up in your face. I'm hearing. So this is why you're kind of so independent. You don't really let them help you. But this person wants to help you, so let them. Someone online. Somebody has met someone online, and you're building a relationship in some area in love. And this is, I'm feeling like this is the single people that I was talking about. That I said they feel blessed because they came through so much in a relationship, and now they're at that point of peace and tranquility, and they're by themselves. You're healed in some area of love. You have healed yourself of something. And the last one is you knew what this is, you knew what this was. So, for some of you, you're in a relationship, you're finding yourself, you know, I don't feel like it's one of those things where it's like this person mistreats you and you're like, you knew what this was and you knew what this is when you got with them. But I feel like this is a person, I feel like it's something like this. Like, You know how you have a partner and the partner says, I'm an introvert, right? When you meet them, they're like, I don't go out a lot. I don't like to do this. I don't like to do that. I'm just kind of, I'm chill. I like to be at home watching movies, reading books, listening to music, whatever. Well, then you got with them, and because you're an extrovert, you're like, let's go do this, let's go do that. And they're like, babe, I'm not really into that. And you're getting upset about it. Well, you can't. You can't get mad at them because you want them to change because now you guys are together. You knew how they were when you got with them. You knew they didn't like to go a lot of places. You knew that they were introverts. You knew this is what I'm hearing. You knew this is who they were when you got with them. So instead of being upset and being like, oh, this is not going to work, it's not that. You're going to have to find a happy medium, okay? It's not a deep situation. It's not, I'm hearing for some of you, your relationship, if you're in a relationship, it's not deep. It's not that deep for you. And I don't mean it's not deep like it has no substance. I mean, your attitudes that you catch with this person is not deep. It's just a matter of compromising and figuring it out. All right, so let's look at the zodiac signs it could be tied to. And for those who are single, when you go into your next relationship, if you go into your next relationship, whatever the person tells you, however they tell you that they are and they show you to, please don't try to change this person after they get with you. If they want to change, let that automatically happen, but don't try to change them into what you want them to be. They're telling you straight up who they are, so if you go into it, don't start complaining about it later, all right? Zodiac signs. All right, so we have a Pisces. We have a Pisces, so co-signer. So this is definitely for a Pisces. We have a Capricorn. Most Capricorns are introverts, so um, you know, Gemini. Gemini is a free spirit. They're like the life of the party, but they're also duality. So they're introvert and extroverts. They could do, yep, co-signer. Gemini again. We have Cancer, and this is a Cancer too. I'm gonna be like, wow. Leo. All right. So we have two co-signers. So definitely for a Pisces, definitely for a Gemini, a Capricorn, a Leo, and a Cancer. If I didn't pull your zodiac sign, but you're relating to this message and it's resonating, then it's definitely for you too. But definitely for Pisces and Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer. All right. And that kind of makes sense because, like I said, Geminis, they can be at home. They enjoy being at home. They also enjoy being out. So that makes perfect sense. Capricorns like being at home. You know, they're always working on something. They're always trying to figure out how to get to that next step in life. So that makes sense. They might like to be at home more than they like to be out and about. So all it's basically saying is that work with them. Don't try to change them once you get with them. All right, things you need. Spirit, what is the things they need in love? Spirit, what is the things that they need in love? What is the things they need in love? If I hesitate when I pull something, that's because Spirit is not telling me to take it. All right. Let's see. So in love, you feel like you need some opportunities. I don't know what kind of opportunities that would be. Only you would know that. So, and if you don't know, take the time to think about what kind of opportunities would you want in love. Maybe you like to have a business with the partner that you're with. Maybe you would like an opportunity to showcase something about yourself to somebody that you love. Only you would know where that would apply to and what that would apply to. So let's look at what's coming towards you in love. Spirit, what's coming towards them in love? What is coming towards them in love? All right. So let's see what's coming towards you. A new beginning. So this could be a turnaround for people that are in a relationship and and maybe you feel like it should just be better. I'm not feeling like, I mean, of course, in everybody, there's somebody who's not in a good relationship. So a new beginning somewhere else probably could be taking place. But for some of you in a relationship and you just want it to enhance, a new beginning is coming. For those of you who have been single and you have been happy being single, but you're ready for love again. You are healed, so you are ready, and a new beginning is coming. All right. Angel message. Let's see, what is the angel message that you have with them, Spirit? What is the angel message? We're gonna take that because it was hanging on. What's the angel message that you have for them? Wow, you have three. The first one is you're a great mother. So somebody is trying to balance love life and motherhood. Well, you're a great mother. All right. Also, don't overthink it. So some of you are, you're not sure about something, and let us help you. So let your spirit guides help you when it comes to love. Know that you can balance motherhood and dating and relationship. It's possible. And let them help you. And don't overthink it. All right. So this is beautiful. Spirit guides want to help you have the kind of love you deserve. And like I said, when you go through like a little rough patch in your love life, whether you're single or whether you're dating, everything does not require ending something. It requires, some things require work so that it can get better. As with anything in life. All right. So let's look at clarification. What's the clarification, the overall clarification for this reading, Spirit? What is the overall clarification for this reading? All right, let's see. You're in your feelings. I'm not feeling like a bad thing. I'm feeling like there's this feeling of sometimes you're unsure about your relationship or about love, right? You're unsure that if you're single, if you get into a situation, it's going to turn out where it's going to end too. It's not going to be for the long haul. If you're in a relationship, sometimes you go through your trials and you feel like, oh God, this may end, this may not work. Well, don't overthink it. Work on your relationships. If you love a person, work on what you can work on with them. And as long as they're willing to work on it too, find ways to make this work. I'm not getting a bad energy at all when it comes to love right now for whoever this is meant for. So just work on it. All right, so let's look at the skin you're in cards. These cards, they're so slippery too. I'm scared I'm gonna drop them. But let's look at the card that we have for you in love, in the skin you're in, Spirit. What is the card you have for them in the skin that they're in? This one. I am grateful for all that my body does for me. So, this is basically like you taking for granted, you know, your body. It's really just about being grateful, period. But it says that all that your body does for you. So, I'm really feeling like this. I'm feeling like this is something. It's like a reminder to be grateful for things that you take for granted. So right here, the card is about the body, but the body could be the relationship, the body of the relationship, right? And you could be taking for granted the little things that's within that body of that relationship. So maybe this person wakes up and makes coffee for you every morning to make sure that your car is okay. Or maybe she wakes up early in the morning to make sure that your lunch is made. Little tiny things, or they leave little notes for you. I'm hearing some people leave little notes for your significant other, or maybe you were single and you used to do that. Be grateful for every little thing, because you tend to take things for granted, right? Until you no longer have it. So that is your love reading for today. I hope it resonates for whoever it was meant for. As always, I love you on purpose and be blessed. Bye.